Now is the time to sprint and make sure that you achieve your goals in 2024. There's 15 days left and counting left in the year. What are you going to do with them? Most people are going to sit back, relax, and enjoy the holiday break. But not us. We're going to make sure that we're grinding these last 2 weeks, making sure that we reach our goals for this year. I set 8 different goals for this year, which I quickly realized was way too much. But I broke them down into 3 categories: work, rest, and play. I picked 3 different work goals. They were to publish 24 YouTube videos like the one you're seeing here, to make sure that the drone business that I started on the side was self-sustaining, and to publish 26 newsletters throughout the year. I quickly realized that the newsletters wasn't a real goal that I wanted to achieve. It was just kind of a pipe dream. So I decided to scratch that so I could focus on my other goals. My drone business has become self-sustaining this year, meaning that I haven't had to add a bunch of capital. Business has been slow recently, but I still haven't had to add any money at all this year. For my YouTube videos, I'm not quite at my goal yet, but I'm definitely working towards it. So more on that later. I had 3 rest goals as well. They were to read 12 books throughout the year. This was a pretty lofty goal for me since I didn't read much growing up. I also wanted to start working out 3 times a week, start building that habit, and start going consistently. And then my 3rd rest goal was to get my phone usage average down to below 3 hours a week. Unfortunately, I'm only at 12 books read this year so far. With there only being around 15 days left in the year, I don't think I'm going to reach this goal. So I'm actually going to kind of throw it away, not think about it, and really focus on some other goals throughout this year. In terms of going to the gym, I actually got on a really good routine, found a partner, and have been going twice a week. I know technically this isn't my 3 times a week goal, but ultimately the underlying goal behind that was just to start building the consistency and getting a workout into my routine, right? So going to the gym 2 times a week, I'm still really proud of, and I'm still really happy that I built that into my goal. With my phone usage, I was doing really good for the first half of the year, keeping my phone usage below 3 hours each week. That kind of started to fall apart. I didn't make it as much of a priority later on in the year, so unfortunately, that one hasn't really been hit either. And then finally, I set 2 play goals for myself this year. The first was to go on 3 unique trips throughout the year. Trips that just were new to me or something different that's not something that I'm used to, right? I go up north with some friends all the time, so I didn't really want to count that one. I wanted to go on 3 different trips this year. And then my other goal was to join some sort of sports team, right? I played college soccer and I recently graduated, and since graduating, I kind of stopped all sorts of team sports. This was good for a little bit, but I've been really itching to get back into some sports, so I decided to add this as a goal for this year. So in terms of the teams, I actually ended up doing a winter session 5-a-side soccer league with some friends. It was just a midnight league, but it was a really good time. I got back together with some old high school teammates, and then also I recently went to a tryout for a semi-professional soccer team. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to make their roster, but I thought this was another great opportunity to just kind of get back in the swing of things and get active again. With the trips, so far I've gone on 2 unique trips so far, and I'm really hoping to get a 3rd in this winter break. But we'll have to see how these YouTube videos go. So at this point in time, I've really only hit 3 out of 8 of my goals. Now, I really don't think I'm going to be able to hit all of my goals before the end of the year. So right now, I really want to just focus in on which goals are going to make the most impact in my life. So really, the goal that I really want to focus on is posting as many YouTube videos as possible. My goal was to post 24 YouTube videos. I think right now I'm around 13 or 14, somewhere in that range. Feel free to go check for me while you're over there, subscribe, that'd be awesome. But I really want to make sure that I get these last 10 videos in before the end of the year. So what's my plan? Well, I have around 10 or 12 more videos to create in the next 15 days. That means that I have to post as often and as frequently as I can. But I planned ahead. Here are the next 10 videos that I have kind of in my pipeline. Some of these videos are half-baked, some of them are just ideas, and some of them are fully scripted, ready to go. My goal is to cut out all other distractions and focus solely on making these YouTube videos. But I want to know how your goals are going this year. Let me know which goal you're going to focus on down in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!